Sherry. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Cool. Wait a minute. Hold up. Pause. I asked, how is everybody doing tonight? Thank you. I need y'all to make this sound like it's a 50,000 people in the room because we are live streaming out this evening at the request of our feature, Miss 1EclecticHeart.
All right.
First thing, I only got like 2 house rules. 1, please make sure that your phones are on vibrate or silent because, of course, we don't want that interrupting the set tonight. Yeah. It's your cell phone. I said your cell phone. And while you have your cell phones out, please make sure that you are following me on Heard Through the Grapevine on Facebook because the event for next month is already up. I just posted it a few minutes ago.
Hey.
And we will hear from our feature for that event later. Yeah, because I'm good. Also, the night here is about having good energy. We keep it love, sexy, classy, nasty. Shelly, I need to thank you for that. You gave me classy, nasty like back in February. I'm going to have t-shirts made and everything. So we get our love poems, we do our erotic poems. We fight the power and, get conscious everywhere else we go. So let's just have some fun tonight. Sounds like a good time?
Yeah.
Cool. I have a couple of other announcements, but I'll get to later. But make sure you get your wine tasting on. I have not tasted them yet, so I have no opinions. And again, this one we went by the winery. It's called Once Upon a Vine because I find Nick to be classic and she loves love, and that's what all fairy tales are about, correct? Now, I'm going to open up my mic. Okay, first off, does anybody have a preference to go first? Because I do not have to go by my list. Okay, somebody about to get called out. You sipping wine? Okay, as I mentioned before, as it's been brought up, I'm going to do my 69 poem.
I'm not old enough. I am.
Oh boy, some people are going to be disappointed really bad. I know I'm going to take a risk talking about this because, see, there's some shady type of women that'll take my following words as the blueprint for trying to take what has claimed me. But if she learns a little something, it's a chance I'm willing to take. See, he likes 69. And I knew this going in. Because like adults, we discussed it. We put all of our wants and desires on the table so there would be no questions later. He said he'd like our heads to meet often. Our energy is best exchanged this way. And like yin and yang, we balance. And I love that I can take him all in. And he is an expert at keeping me engaged in the act. So no matter what position or who he's positioned with, he always keeps coming back to 69. What he likes most about me is 69 inches off the floor. He likes how I get free. Or should I say, he likes how I use my head, how I have filled it with information, how I have my own opinions, and this is what has kept him intrigued. How I shoot from the hip with rhyme, wit, and whimsy that he is so impressed by what this does, he almost forgets about what the rest of me does. And how I shoot, and how he gets to use his extended inches around my 36th inch is completely secondary. I've never been cut in half or treated like a collection of a human sex toy. He enjoys me whole. And even though his fingers, tongue, lips, and tips have explored and touched and tasted every inch, what keeps the crooked smile on his face is always this. My head game is vicious. See, I was in his head long before I was on it, and I will still be there long after I'm gone. His mind is that blown. And while we are far beyond the time any of us are going to continue to grow, anyone is more than welcome to get on my level if she just starts using her head a little bit better. And that's that poem. As she looks at me, gives me a thumbs up with a person smiling. She doesn't realize that she's first, so I'm trying to get, yeah. You. So, ladies and gentlemen, our first poet of the night will be Melinda the writer. I met this young lady over at Spoken World Tuesdays. I have no clue what craziness is about to go down. So, ladies and gentlemen, Melinda the writer.
By that she meant erotic piece.
Whatever you pick, love, sexy, I don't do you.
Okay. Options, I know. Just erotic, which I help you. It's Friday. Okay, so my latest erotic piece is entitled Respect the Mic, the Remix. Yeah. All right. So it's two people. I'm going to try to be as direct and clear as I possibly can. He called me that Tuesday night. It was so good the first time, he asked for round two. Respect the mic or prepare to be punished with that command voice. You see, I like when he's in control. Just like the god of war, I'm going to be a disaster in your mouth, he says. But I'm no Aries. I'm a Leo, and I will dominate whatever comes my way.
Yes,
When you come, you will know what I was talking about. Wait for it. Wait for it. My mouth open because I'm all about receiving. This ain't Christmas. It's better to give than receive. It's better to receive because he's giving me something when he's in his upright position, and I'm there to take it all in. I said to him, I'm troubled, so you can get your hardest. Let's battle. Battle with that thing between your legs, but I don't want to fight you. Just show you I respect you. On my knees, using both hands, on my head go back and forth, I'm giving you head. On my back, looks like he's going to teabag after, like a squirrel out like nuts.
You like that.
All right. Or maybe you prefer me to be like Aphrodite, goddess of love. Ooh, I love nothing but you telling me when I rise, keep your mouth on it and look at me in my eyes. It shows discipline. Worship me as if I'm Hercules. Ooh, baby, you got it. This is a piece of wood that is definitely rare, made from the best thing on earth, but I'm not talking about Snapple. Just natural juices that will make you lick your fingers and toes. But we're not done. He flips me over, tell me to get on all fours as if I'm a dog, but don't call me a bitch because I don't bark. Just want to be bad for him because his strokes are the truth. Consequences and repercussions. Handcuffing because I need to be serving serious time for this dick.
For what?
He enters the back door, anal. Throw the money at him because we're giving you a show. Get your tickets now. Respect the mic, the remix. All right, I'm gonna do something a little different.
Oh, okay.
So, since I came up first, I wasn't really sure what I'm gonna do, but I'll do my two latest pieces. We're actually okay. A poet's love poem. I don't speak much of you. You're an action verb. I hear many say, once you love, you will grow wings. I want to fly. Can you take me to heaven? I want to know who I am. To me, I'm just a poet that writes sweet melodies, but never sing words that could save her books. My pages are fragile. They're delicate. I don't want to have that torn feeling. Love is something promising. What keeps us going is having the ability to believe. Faith. Read me. Don't leave me on the shelf. I want to be seen. In the first book of John, chapter 4, verse 8, whosoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. Maybe love is in me because my heart beats. Teach me. I want to learn. Love, let me be your student. Let me in. I'm knocking. Don't want to be cold. Shelter me. Be that warm-blooded creature that adopts to the different chapters of love. I'm a poet writing about love so it can savor my lips to kiss you, my hands to touch you, my mind to free you, my body to rock with you, my soul to captivate you. Maybe if I told love the right words at the right time, it would have meaning. From pens to pencils, writing on notepads, highlighting lines that simply duplicate many genres of love, tongue spitting different languages of love is sure to make a difference, an impact. Powerful references from the past. I use the great ones for example. History repeats itself. To love from a poet. Don't just check me out. Keep me in your heart. All right, so I'm on social media, Instagram, Melinda the Writer, Facebook, Melinda the Writer. That's it.
Well, one more round of applause from Melinda the Writer.
I like it here.
Yeah.
TTN.
Ooh, brother tonight just walked in. Hello. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let me keep my concentration going. All right, the next person I'll bring up to the mic is a young man who I feel is one of the more awesome poets on the DC scene that I've met recently. One of my adopted sons, because they keep collecting me. I don't know how that happened. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, Nisha.
Oh, yeah.
You doing?
Yeah.
I'm debating whether I need the mic or not. Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me without the mic?
Yes, sir.
Word. Alright, since we're doing classy pieces, I guess I'll do this one I did called Temptation. So, alright. Word. Alright. Oh, temptation. Fickle mistress. You subtle seductress, you tight blue dress wearing, sultry skin showing physical form of lust, they call you temptation. Where have I seen you before? I've seen you lead men astray to give in to your sweet whisper. I've seen you so many times that I barely kept count. But where have I seen you last? If I can remember. It's been a minute since I did this show, my bad. Where have I seen you last? Maybe it was on the sacred ground that I called Lincoln University amidst the rubble of alumni spirits keeping watch over us. Maybe somewhere in that diamond district that I called home, your dance started to catch on. Help me out, y'all, please. Send it my way. Alright. Maybe somewhere in that diamond district I call home.
Come on, you got it.
I know this. I remember it. There we go. Your dance slowly began to catch on. Replacing looking decent with leggings, queens begging me called bitch, men reach for ass rather than aspiration. I guess I would be included. See, eyes wandering to fill in silhouettes of thick, thin, curvy, slim, and in between you love. Get in between, don't you? Oh, temptation. Caress me. Say you'll never leave because you haven't. The sweet taste of your sin is still on my lips. Let the music of your voice fill the air, alleviate my cares as you grind against me. You're both beautiful and ugly. Beautiful for the faces you take on the real end. Ugly because you still hide your inner intentions. Oh, temptation. Fickle mistress. You subtle seductress. You tight blue dress wearing, sultry skin showing physical form of lust, you, oh, temptation. Hopefully, we'll see you in the morning. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me pass this person back behind me because
The speaker.
the speaker's in the house. One more round of applause for Nisha.
Yeah.
One quick house announcement. If you haven't, this event has a $5 cover. Please see Sandrell at the register if you haven't seen her yet. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. And don't forget your cover does include the wine tasting. I finally got a chance to taste what I picked for this evening. Isn't it nice? You know what? We're going to do like a discussion of what I... Yeah. You know, I'm going to get into the discussion later. All right, so I've been going back and forth. Okay, couple of people are paying. So let me wait, because the person I was about to call up next, both of them are paying. I had two choices. Both of them are now paying for the night. All right, you know what? Shelly, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I have to admit that one of my most favorite people that I've met since I've come back to the scene last past year is about to come up to the mic. I don't know if I could say anything to talk about how fantastic she is. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, Shelly Says So. Yes.
I get that kind of round of applause. I don't even have on makeup. This is awesome.
Miss Marilyn Clark, USA.
Yes. All right, cool. Haven't done this in a while. Look like a woman, but she ain't. These babies got bodies. She was born in the late 90s. She fresh. Goes to bed in SpongeBob pants. Wakes up in dresses and sex. She got thick thighs. Atop legs that could reach to your ceiling. Especially in 5-inch heels. She 14. Her breasts be sitting. They ride high and full as they should on children. She wants to be beautiful. Dancing with high panty lines arcing over Beyonce hips. She aims for Sierra's agility. She can move like the twerk team. She wants to be sexy. Got a walk that says all eyes on me. No man's attention at home, but she gon' go find it. Finest thing on the block when she struts. Stands bow-legged in short shorts at the ice cream truck. She play too much. Puts on a show for those staring so they all want to fucking he be watching. She wanted to prove she could fulfill a fantasy, and he found power in her naivete. Gave her a couple dollars to go to the mall, but he ain't go with her. She bragging about a man giving her shopping sprees on Twitter. He gets bored with her on the phone, so they text all day. She sending smiley faces. He asking for pics. She wanted to be sexy, fine, grown. He told her she was too mature, a young lady to be all alone. He was 25. Fresh off rejection from a woman who wasn't so impressed with him, she kicked him out. He went back to his mama house. And see, mama was always home, so he never had time alone. Handsome dude, but bitches never act right. He said he ain't paying for no pussy. These chicks want to go to Fridays every night. Her mama works. He said he ain't handsome dude, but bitches never act right. Said he ain't paying for no more pussy. These chicks want to go to Fridays every night. Her mama works late. Baby sister would be scared to tell, so a lavender bedroom seems a safe place. Wide-eyed and terrified at the first sight of him. Knees shook. Her heart raced. She thought of escape. But she went too far to tell him no now. She grit her teeth in pain as he burst through her. Lucky him. This was all every nigga on the block wanted to do to her. He hit the jackpot. And he did it raw because a virgin can't burn you. Teddy bear watching from the corner of the room made him a little uncomfortable. Even with the flash of red, she wasn't wet enough for him. He spat. She wasn't sure what to make of that. His hands gripped 16 inches of Yaki number 33. She wondered if she should call him daddy like they did on TV. She thinks she might know how to ride, but fear of failure got her paralyzed. She lies still and waits for the end with closed eyes. You see, she's as sweet as strawberries to him. Fresh as bulbs delivered before they've bloomed, as perfectly sculpted as a Bentley coupe. She was racing to be whatever it was that he wanted. He didn't want any more than he had seen yesterday. He just couldn't wait. Room smelled a little like conquest and a lot like regret. He left.
Wow.
Thank you. That one's called 14. Haven't done it in a while. I'm going to do something that is not new, but I rarely do because I haven't memorized it, but it's called Reckless Abandon. We connect quietly, speak eloquently. He charm, I giggle. He question, I answer. I doubt, he confirm. He see pretty smile, I see welcoming hearts. He imagines I will get absorbed in his lineage. He imagines I will get absorbed in his lineage. I am relieved to be offered a space. We exchange until sunrise. Sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes it's too much. He loves me, but he only tells God. He loves me, but he only tells God. I love him, but I only tell the page. He's scared he not enough. I'm scared I want him too much. He control my mood. I be so high off him that the air gets too thin. At high altitudes, I live in confusion, yet I control his thoughts. He be stuck in mud without clarity. Can't see past his nose unless he wipes glass clean of we got power and don't know how to use it. We got power and seek ways to abuse it. We fell into this love too fast. We are clueless. He say I'm much too pretty to have just one guy. I say I believe I was made beautiful solely for your eyes. He say I want to give you the world, but I can't afford it. I say, afford me your love and the world will adore it. He say, every woman I have loved has been disappointed. I say, you be my king, act as you were appointed. We have all the truths, but we have no answers. We give up. We pull away. We ignore. We avoid. We disavow. He static cling. His presence creates electricity. He static cling. Can't get this love up off me. We magnetic. We fight nature to run in opposite directions, but pendulums swing back to each other so fast, and we back to each other so fast, we crash, we combust, we burst each other's hearts and curse our luck. We say no more. We surrender. We say wait. We say stop. We can't wait. We can't stop. We make mistakes. We cry. We apologize. We run and hide. We breathe steady. We crack smiles. We say I love you. We say this love is like nothing else. We say, what if you are like everyone else? We love some more. We lock fingers. We lock eyes. We lock lips. We lock hips. We embrace when we don't want to. We afraid if we let go, we will crumble. We never yell. The timber of a wounded sigh is conviction enough. We say we friends. We never are. We love hard. With reckless abandon. We love, get reckless, and abandon. He say, I'm most beautiful creature to walk this earth. But loving me is too much work. I say, the way that you love me, it hurts. He say, give me time to be the man you need. I say, be that now or I leave. Then I leave. And I struggle to breathe. Freedom offers no relief. Stop fighting the waves and drift back to find him waiting on his knees, asking God why he still loves me. Ooh. I'm Shelly Says So. Connect with me on all forms of social media. If you're in Baltimore, I host Be Free Fridays, the last Friday of every month. I can give you cards and information about it.
Yes. One more round of applause for Shelly Says So. Yeah. Stop looking at me like that. All right. Yeah, make sure you do connect up with an artist this evening because, you know, we're always doing something. We're always somewhere. We're always trying to sell something, whatever. But, yeah, make sure you connect up with us because we love what we do. The next artist that is going to take the stage is looking at me, giving me all kind of eyes because you know I'm going to talk about it. Oh, one of my, she adopted me as a sister. How come people keep adopting me? I don't know. Yes, it's free. It's free?
Yeah. Wow.
We took a small road trip a couple of months back to New York. We did. And she proved definitely how dope an artist she is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Butterfly Free.
Yeah.
Nice, because I'm special. Hi, y'all. Hey. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to read a few haikus and a couple of 6-word stories that are going to, lighten the mood, because I got some, deep shit that I want to read. So, yeah, here's a few haikus and 6-word stories. Haiku. Excuse me, kind sir. That breath that you stole away, hand it to your friend. Excuse me, kind sir. That breath that you stole away, hand it to your friend. 6-word story. Police went from bullets to chokeholds. Haiku. Damn! He has all that and can't even last longer than a haiku read. Right? 6-word story. Little black girls, know you matter. Haiku. I don't want your man. He wants me. Got me locked in as Krispy Kreme. Oh! You are doing most up there today, ain't you? Six-word story. His hello was was my heart's goodbye.
Oh.
That's how you gonna start a song?
I know, right?
Watch out, y'all. Watch out, y'all.
Haiku. Your love is like one ply toilet paper. It's a cheap imitation.
Oh!
6-word story. Hey, my heart's under your shoe.
Ooh.
The last haiku. He came so well, but it wasn't with me, so he is windowless.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. How many views now?
Don't do that to me.
Yeah, she's in the timeout chair.
You're just so disrespectful.
I love you. Okay. This poem that I'm about to read is literally called The Poem That I Never Wanted to Write. To the man who used me for his own sexual gratification, I have finally found the strength to write the poem I never wanted to. I never wanted to be reminded of anything that reminds me of you. I just want to know, how long did you watch my adolescent hips sway while I was learning the hula hoop before you decided to make your move? How do you feel any type of desire for anyone who has the same blood as you? I was already fucked up enough. I really didn't need your assistance. I can still smell the alcohol on your breath. That might be the reason why I can't bring myself to drink it. Do you know, to this day, I still feel like your hands are caressing me on top of the covers. Do you know that every day for the rest of my life I have to live with the fact that the first person to ever spread my legs was my cousin?
Whoa.
There was a man a long time ago who did to you what you did to me, so I guess the cycle never ends. I've only had sex one time without seeing your face on a man. I've kept quiet for so long because I felt nobody would care. And now that people know, they have proven that to be true. There were so many times I wish that one of us wouldn't wake up one day so I could find peace from you. You were the Grinch who stole my precious gifts, and it's time for me to take it back. I am no longer practicing in the fields. I'm starting quarterback. I'm taking back my self-esteem, self-worth, and womanhood because it's my survival kit. I was put in the jungle with the panther and came out wearing his skin. It's time for me to move on. That boulder has finally been lifted. It's time for me to scream from the mountaintops, it's not my fault, and believe it. A wise person once said that silence kills. She was absolutely right. Silence will hold your voice hostage. You will be a prisoner for life, waiting on death row for a savior to come. Your soul will literally be surviving off jailhouse breadcrumbs. And I don't want your I'm sorries because I am still sorting through the ones that I already have. You will have to live with what you did to me, but it will no longer kill me. It's survival of the fittest, motherfucker, and I have to choose between you and me. This poem is a declaration for all the Venetia Kilala Washingtons in the world. Just know this. You may not have a cape or superpowers, but you do have a voice. And the day you find the strength to use yours, you become a hero. Thank you.
Kalila, where do we find you in the world? On Facebook?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm on Twitter at @butterfly_free, and I'm on Facebook, Kilila Butterfly Free Washington. Just ask me and I'll tell you.
Yeah. Catch up. One more round of applause for Butterfly Friend. Trying to manage things. Checking time. We're going to be down to like one piece real soon. Except for one other artist in the room, because I'm just going to let him do what he want to do, because that would be him. Yes, trust me. So the next artist to the stage is, I'm going to have to call him my little brother, because he gets tired of me calling him Babyface. And he will be leaving the area soon, sadly, but our loss will be Japan's gain. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Brother to the Night. Pat him up back in the room. Yeah, I know. No, you can do. I let you go too.
Okay, word.
Word.
Alright, so this is a new joint.
Uh-oh.
I don't spit words, I genocide my ideas like Hitler. Use the microphone to catch the blood and paint a peaceful picture. Envision the elements I etch into my living scripture. If I don't appease your palate, don't take the matrix prescription. I'm not with them. See that they pull the wool on your eye. Distort the truth as a lie so that you never ask why. We are created in love, before I hate we will die. Truth in the tears of mankind, that's the reason we never cry. We rather death than identity, ignorance for infinity. When I'm out the cycle, bury me with Malcolm X and Kennedy. They knew what we were meant to be is not written in history. Society's on repeat, I emphasize and y'all get sick of me. They knew where we were meant to be is not written in his story. Society's on repeat, I emphasize and y'all get sick of me. I keep writing infamously, not ashamed to think differently. Got a brain that feels no pain when I be hanging fears in my sleep. Then I wake up like a maniac earlier than my dick does. Insomniac whose pen and penis pleases more worms than Wick does. Fresh out the government's digestive system, this is shit that it does. Correctional institutions are U.S. diaphragms, they're just a hiccup. To take the breath out the body of the people that fight the power. Can't cut the legs from the man while paying for semester hours. Space in my skin match my soul and my soul. I know the earth is ours. But just claim your place in heaven. Hell, this world will be devoured. That's written.
Yeah.
He inspired that. Twisted words. I do this. Brothers. How y'all doing tonight?
All right.
Do an old thing called Dance Meridian.
Yep.
I don't think I know this.
You know.
2 a.m. was always our distinct time. Dim lights held by tempting nights. Now I'm buried alive and my eyes been wide shut since 9. Blinded by the benign breaths of the rising sun, I dare to shun your fine self come across my mind ever so gently. Wandering through our catalogs of sexual tryst, I tighten my fist, upper shacking my grip, straining a pinky that poses as your lips as if it's you, slowly riding, controlling your box, and I can still pretend to feel your paradox, pulsating on my prematurely projected pistol, and I beg you to cease fire like I'm bothered by feeling the stroke of my peace. So we never made peace, we made peace out of pieces, not conflict. No ties between us, just bundles of sheets wrapping our romance. Love at first slow dance, your cervix stood no chance against each inch of inebriated erection. Mind-boggling because the age of the wine bottle and my body left you guessing. Overtaken by a cocktail, shaken and stirred as requested. Likely suggested in this small party where our royalty roared over the radio and tuned into XM. So we balleted the ballad. Somewhat like wrestling ass naked on Marvin Gaye's Flight to the Moon. Idle vows and gloom views through dreams where my every genomic strand of intellect seems to spoon your heart with prayers of immortality. Trying to land love onto logic as if I laid the laws of gravity. I didn't lose from laying down my guard. It was the thought that I could win that lost you. Unsure how much I'll cost you, but are my words ever worth willing you to see things my way? Or do I just ignite what you want with what I write? Even now as I try to open your pores by orchestrating my vernacular to conjure up metaphors you never heard before, like spiritual suicide from faking my faith in God to mess with your state of mind so much that his light is eclipsed by my pride that continues to die whenever you leave because I'd rather laugh than cry. I'd rather quietly hold you than lie. That's why you say I'm not sorry enough for my shit. That's why I sob and ask that you remit. What is it you see in the image of your nemesis? Arctic nights with no reflection of this snow white premises? Girl, our truths are frozen in the moments of serenity and deception. But infallible intuitions wage war past peace treaties. Please be still. Sifting the world recklessly will uproot more than the gold you seek. I wish you couldn't see the fool that grabbed glitter things trying to make it grand, because even out of me living life, I wanted to let a life live in you through me. Now what makes mourning my heart so much harder is the thought of our daughter I'll never see. The burning bridge is fogging the focus to better memories, and your vision is so clear now that you can't miss me. But you replace my son, and I hide my fears in the shadow. Hollow feelings just filled with ivory endings. Even when you were riding on me, we were riding on emotions that became strong from doing it wrong every time we did it right. And before long, we were right back to where we started last night, waiting to see each other. But I'm with her, and you're with him. And I can't help but to wonder if we're up together staring at the clock at 2 a.m.
One more round.
round of applause for Brother to the Night. Yes. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna cry. But don't let it get around. Shoot, I'm a G. I'm not supposed to cry.
Oh, great.
All right, so next up to the mic is an old friend of mine. And I love hearing her words. I love hearing her work. I need her to stop posting crazy shit up on Facebook because people at my job be wondering why I'm that was you.
That's all I do all day on Facebook is post crazy shit. That's all I do with me. Literally,
If you are not friends with Golden Infamous, you are missing a lot. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't let your day go by. Trust me, the highlight of my day, she works for an online university. The names, y'all, the names. Ladies and gentlemen, Golden Infamous.
Yeah, my name is Golden Infamous Angel. I have a job. I work for Walden University. If anybody would like to enroll, talk to me. We are taking enrollments. And to make time pass, I post crazy stuff on Facebook all day, including some of the names. Like, I had a lady today, her name was Jacana. It was Geahkanah.
No, she had.
I had a lady once whose name was George, spelled George.
That's George.
No, George.
I had a lady whose name was Lvenita. Love Nita. Yeah, as in I love Nita. As in I love Nita. Oh, and then I had, remember, Balance. I had a man whose name was Balance. And he said it's pronounced Balance. No, sir, your name is Balance. Your name is Balance. I don't care what your mama told you it was, but it's Balance. Because that's what everybody in the world is going to say with it. Yeah. So that's the type of stuff I post on Facebook every day, and I get people in trouble because that's how I get through my day. Y'all want to hear poems?
Yeah.
So this poem I wrote actually was a conversation that I had with one of my friends, and she told me something that I thought was actually really stupid. She was in a relationship, and she told me that she was staying around long enough for the guy to understand her worth. And she said she felt like eventually, if she kept doing stuff, that he would understand her worth. And when she said that, like my head did like an exorcism. Like, if somebody that you're dealing with doesn't understand your worth from the moment that you start to encounter them, they never will. They never ever will. So I had a long conversation with her, and that's where this poem came from. It's called Exclusive, because I was trying to tell her to carry herself in more of an exclusive manner, you know. Don't be so needy and dependent on another person for your love.
Wow.
You know?
Here we
Here we go. Ladies, carry yourselves like the latest pair of Jordans. Some fly kicks that he fly with and die to get, even if he can't afford them. Treat yourself like the latest pair of LeBrons that drop. Some shoes that he will cruise to different malls and venues to cop. Be like the next color of dopes that go with the summer wear. Men will stand in line at 3 hours before 9 and break their neck, back, and spine just to get a pair. Same men won't stand in line for child support or stand up for visitation for their kids in court. Ladies, carry yourselves like the new shoes by Tom Ford. Some flashy gear that will be played out by next year, but men buy them when they can't afford. Just to show off and go off on social media for comments, but won't even show up for their kids' school conference. Ladies, do not carry yourselves like Air Force Ones or shell toes. Men can get them anytime and the demand rarely grows. They want some exclusive stuff that the whole hood hasn't got. They want something different that piques the interest and make it hot. Ladies, men will break their neck for something hard to attain. A queen with morals, honesty, sincerity, and brains. So separate yourself from the crowd with your heart and mind. That is the type of woman that any king is trying to find. Model yourself after the hottest Balenciagas. Separate yourself from the knockoffs and the flea market Pradas. Be real and genuine and happy in your own skin. and then sit back and relax, because here come all the beautiful black men.
Yes! One more round for voting in for this. All right, I'm going to stall because my cameraman is getting ready to come up and he needs to get prepared. So the first thing I'm going to do is I created these cards, which has the 2 wines that we're tasting this evening, so we will have a quick discussion about them. They are available at Total Wine and More, so if you have one in your area. She was able to get them from a DC wholesaler, so I'm going to pass these around so that they can go around the room while I put my August feature up on the stage. And if you missed this feature, y'all missed the feature. That's all I can say about that.
That was a hell of a feature.
It was a hell of a feature last month. However, I'm pretty sure that he will tell you that if you missed his feature last month, he's featuring for me again this month. You want to talk?
Did you like the clue that she just dropped? Like, okay, Negro, I need you to announce the next. You see how she slipped that shit in there? Like, okay, you got work to do.
Get to work. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've heard the line, if you heard the piece, you know where I'm coming from with this next line. So let me go ahead and put my venue under analysis.
Yeah. Well, he ain't gonna sit down with that. Okay.
Sherelle Renee,
Yes.
Yes.
I want to wear you. I want you on me, against me. I want to breathe you in as I pull you onto me slowly, savoring each second as I sample your suppleness, smooth against my skin and soft like the finest cotton. I want you draped over me as I delight in you as you hold my shoulders and fall on me. Form yourself around me, surrounding me, encircling me with an embrace that lets me know you won't let go as we begin our wild ride. I love the way you fit me, as if perfectly made for me. Your natural shape settling comfortably along my every contour. You conquer the stress of my day, and as I rest my head upon your chest and as your head rests upon my chest, the rest of my duress becomes less. I think it best, I confess, that my senses concur that you confer upon me the deliverance of a pleasurable experience so incredible that you have me inquiring, is she real? Each sensational curve strokes me and serves to stimulate each nerve and rather makes me swerve as you come onto me. Your rise is just right. Reaching for you is such a delight, it's like dipping into your abundant treasure chest. I want to wear you, Sherelle, and sure, I have plenty of others around somewhere, but I find myself returning repeatedly to you, unable to deny donning you like resplendent raiment. Fact is, you have me wide open, woman, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I want you to be the first thing that I feel as I reach over in the morning and the last thing at night. I can imagine you waiting for me as I step out of the shower, waiting to wrap me up so closely it's as if we were woven together. I want you on me as I lift and thrust and move back and forth, feeling you get wet in our workout, and even wetter still when I can wait no longer for you to receive what you've worked up in me. I want to feel you caress me softly afterward and enjoy your comfort as I relax in wonderful exhaustion. Yes, you should be on me. Come, be with me in bed and any other room of the house. Hold me close when we're out and about, hanging all over me. I don't care if they see. Hell, I want them to. Our public display of affection deserves attention, and so we'll be together at work, at church, even at the venue in front of the crew. You feel so damn good on me, so you gotta know it's true. Sherelle Renee, I want to wear your wide open t-shirt. Did you reorder yet? Hold me a 2X when you do. Thanks. Hey, y'all. Yeah, I go by the name Analysis, as Sherry said, and she likes to talk about, usually I drop like insightful justice, heavy conscious pieces, but that I'm also a damn old fool, so, as you just heard. Check this. I told her that about a year and a half ago, I didn't know who the fuck she was. And it's true. And I say that with all love and affection and all those types of things. But no, for real. Because, like, right now, she's like taking over and blowing up the scene in a wonderful and sexy and fun way. And so this thing right here called Heard Through the Grapevine, which I had the honor of featuring at in August, and the very smooth and soulful Kristen B featured that in July, and Dope Brother that goes by the name of Mosaic featured that in June. So word got back to Sherry and to all of us that, oh, we missed it. Oh, that was going on during the summer. Why didn't you tell me? We told you. I couldn't be there, so forth and so on. Especially from those on the other side of the parkway. So what we're going to do is this. We're taking it up to Baltimore, September 27th, Heard Through the Grapevine Summer Harvest.
Yes.
All right. And Shantae will be there, so that's reason enough to show up, because you can listen to and look at Shantae. Okay, but besides all of that, that's good for me. But besides all of that, okay, it will be a limited open mic, so get there early so you can get on the list if you wish to do so. And it will be a triple feature with Mosaic, Kristen B, and yours truly. Ought to be a lot of fun. Soulful Emergence Arts Gallery, 2107 North Charles Street in Baltimore. Doors at 7?
Show starts at 8.
Doors at 7. Show at 8. Yes, as with all Heard Through the Grapevine functions, your entry price, which is $10 for this particular night, will get you a sampling of 3 different wines. That, again, is just reason enough right there to show up. All right, so...
And what happens at $20?
Ooh, for $20, you are the VIP guest. So not only do you get the sampling of wines, but you get the wonderful, sexy, Simply Sherry wine glass to go along with it, and you get what we call preferred seating. All right? There you go. You can get Swerve with it. Well, you can't take Swerve home. Huh?
Oh.
That is bullshit. No,
Okay, well maybe you can take Swerve home. You negotiate that with Swerve directly. Sandra, what
You didn't speak fast enough for my other night. He said for $20 you get a Simply Sherry.
I'm gonna let y'all deal with Sherry on that directly. I ain't getting in the middle of all of that. Okay. I know, right? Okay. Anyway, yeah. So just show up. You negotiate it with whoever you want to. Just be at Heard Through the Grapevine Summer Harvest, September 25th. 27th. September 27th. $10 at the door. You can also get them online. Go to simplypoeticentertainment.com. You can figure out how you get your advance ticket so you don't get locked out or sold out.
Yes.
Okay. And you can see how you get your VIP ticket, your wine glass, and Swerve, and Sherry, whatever else you can throw.
We done.
Are we done?
We done.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yes, analysis.
Yes.
Analysis just dropped some news that not everybody may know about. SimplyPoeticEntertainment.com is live. My website is live, so everything about the events, everything that I'm doing, you can find in that one location. All my links to social media, because I got tired of telling them all. SimplyPoeticEntertainment.com. Sound good?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so looking at the list, I do believe I have about 3 or 4. I have 3 poets left. I have 1 songman left.
Yes.
At the request of the feature, I have 1 poem left before the feature. And then some stuff happens after the feature, so don't leave right after the feature, because we still keep it going after the feature. Sound good?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so next up to the mic. I'm telling you, there are a few things in life I love that I don't never understand, except when people run up to you as you're walking into a venue, minding your business, and looking at you going, Sherry, your event is tomorrow night, isn't it? Yes. I said, I'm going to do the promo when I get on front of the stage. So, but this was a lot of fun last night. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the poetic Lisa J.
Yeah!
That's my baby!
You know I had to run up and hug you and ask you for your info.
She did, real quick, too. I hadn't even stepped in the building yet.
Yeah, this is my first night here. I was like, I have to come through.
Yeah, that's
Hey, everybody.
I love it.
So I asked somebody if I should do love or anger, and I guess love. Even if it's angry love.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Right, it can be done. So if you're mine, will you
If we're supposed to be one, why are we two? You said you'd be my sun, why am I blue? There is dirty water in your dimples.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Start that over.
I just did.
No. I need that one.
There is dirty water in your dimples. And yet past young boy cheeks, I can still see the old man whose arms I died in so many seasons ago in this life. You greet me with half a goodbye in your hands, fingers, paper mache strong as you grip my curves into the hug of a connection older than earth. We stand still. 3,000 years young, and bodies that recognize each other at first eye touch, and granted, I wear glasses these days. But that only means I can see your divinity and double my pupils. So grateful for the chance to re-see you again, and re-know you again, and retrace the lines of your jawline. I was wondering for a while when heaven would find the time to put you in new form, and I wanted to say it was worth the wait, but no. So you love me as if I was the last raindrop before a drought. Held me closer than a staccato heartbeat. We didn't love like pacemakers, we loved like sprint. 2 pairs of weary legs becoming jelly as they ran across a continent of fears, self-doubt, and all the awkwardness of the emotional unknown. You came screaming into my world with all the whiplash of a roller coaster. Taught me that men often come with unexpected loop-de-loops, but that sometimes having your feet off the ground is actually worth it. We met without mediocrity. You somehow knew not to approach me with Bristol compliments and poorly chosen pickup lines. We actually had a meaningful conversation. And somewhere, between cracking smiles and jokes, we cracked hearts. Sneaking in stitches into all of our organs came with tags that said, "Fuck China, we were made in each other." Wow.
Oh! Yes!
Yes!
I should stop there.
Tweet that!
Wait a minute, rewind that line so everybody can tweet it.
I just started an account to tweet it.
Somewhere between cracking smiles and cracking jokes, we cracked hearts. Sneaking in stitches into all of our organs came with tags that said, "Fuck China, we were made in each other," and with hands composed of God. You touched me so deeply, I swear your fingertips can still read the braille of my spirits. And we loved like battle cries, stolen lips, our war paint. We made treaties with tongues silently in the nights, fighting between the fronts. Woo, snap, shit, forgot my damn line.
No,
you didn't.
That sounded like it went to me.
I had a flashback, y'all. Hold up. Right, I could have. Poetry 101, y'all. Just keep it going. Y'all don't know what I'm saying anyway, right?
Right.
We love like battle cries. So the lips our war paint. We spent nights breaking treaties from the home front of your bedchamber to the eastern shores of my bathtub. Our skin fought to twine itself so tightly you couldn't tell our souls apart. We never spoke hello. And you whispered that you'd be damned if we ever said goodbye, or any word that meant less than permanent. We loved in red ink, loved like freaks. You said that kissing the metro of my stretch marks was your favorite Friday fetish. And though I blush, I still spread the cocoa butter of your lips upon me, spread you on me till I shined brighter than a Julius Caesar triumph. And while he came, saw, and conquered, we just came.
Damn! Oh, yes! Say that, girl.
The primordial explosions of our bodies, leaving sanity somewhere past Antarctica, frozen next to some old forgotten relic of a mammoth whose size still couldn't compete with our love. I loved you like a newly baptized believer, soaking wet, but still determined to be on fire for you. Understand that love was never on my bucket list, but you promised me wrinkles. More naughty smiles on the metro than I could ever care to explain. Foot rubs for every time I carried one of our nappy-haired children in my belly. You promised such beautiful shit. And I just wish that someone would have told me the plot twist in our story, prepared me with a spoiler alert and a time machine so I could go back to the moment I swallowed the red pill of this relationship. Morpheus, you had it right. I wasn't ready. So you promised such beautiful shit. While kissing the inside of my wrists until you slit them, ripped them vertical until our dreams became a tattered skyline. Images of your back as you walked away is still a recurring nightmare, and I just wish that your bullshit had come with a receipt so I could take my loving back.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
it down.
I just wish. And I just wish that your bullshit had come with a receipt so I could take my loving back. Memories of your face are still being chased with sober shots of regret. And I know this has all been very metaphorical. So let's just say that you are now the 6'2" reason why I'm finding it hard to love a man past the sunrise. So wherever you are, wherever you are, maybe holding your next girl, I hope your next victim can still smell my heartbreak on your hands.
All right, you put your neck up with you. Damn.
Thank you guys. I'm actually not.
There it is.
My name is Alyssa J. I will actually be featuring at Sister Words at MJ's Speak Smart at the Left Lounge on the last Tuesday of this month.
Yes!
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You feature at Urban Eats in October. Get it together.
It's next month.
Okay.
You know, people don't think about next month.
Yeah, they do.
Run it all out. You got to run it all out. One more hands for Alyssa J. Damn! I was unprepared. I was not ready. Wow. Okay. All right. So again, we have Mr. Speaker, we have Soul, and we have one more, and then we have Jahidi, because everybody needs to hear Jahidi. I'm telling y'all that right now, and it's gonna happen in that order. So I hope they were listening. So next up to the mic. He's one of my newer favorite poets, at least to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Speaker. Come on, we can do better than that.
That's how I got clapped.
Simply the most powerful utterance ever heard. It's very complicated and difficult to describe with just written and spoken words. While birds and bees actually do sing in the trees, this word is powerful enough to bring anyone to his or her knees. I'm talking about the love that flows from a man's heart. The kind of love that gave this world its jumpstart. Love that can make you walk 20 plus miles. Yes, the kind of love that a parent has for his or her child. Faith, well, it can move mountains. Hope springs eternal. But see, love, baby, love is greater than both of them. So record that in your mental journals. Love can cause you to help a person for whom you may not even know. Love can give you comfort when you're completely out of dough. Love was present in the beginning, yes, at the creation. And love, well, it'll be there at the fall of the last nation. Love conquers all, no matter what fight you're in. See, if love is your weapon, then you will definitely win. Love is universal, as it can be spoken in any tongue. See, in Espanol, you are mi vida, which means you are my life. In Italiano, you are ti amo mio morte, which means I love you, my love. In Arabic, you are ayuni, which means you are my eyes. In German, or Deutsch, you are mein Schatz, which means you are my treasure. In that great African tongue of Zulu, you are we saying wasamo, which means I love you, my love. And in the language of love, French, you are tu es mon univers, which means you are my universe. God is the source of love. Remember that when you decide to mate, and understand that you could be acting like the devil when and if you show hate. Beauty and love, they should not be mixed together. See, beauty is superficial, while true love, well, it could last forever. Do not awaken love until you are truly ready, because it comes with a burden that is extremely heavy. Love has been known to work miracles in deep wounds it is healed, but used improperly, love has the power to even kill. Love has sent soldiers to war and guided the lost to safe ground. Love protects the weak and keeps smiles from becoming frowns. Love has been known to save some from a sure death. It has also caused some to give up all the wealth, because see, love, well, it's not guaranteed to any of us. Now, that's real, but until you have actually loved, you have not truly lived. Love can turn enemies to allies and cause friends to treat you better. True love always shines. It doesn't matter what the weather. So love everyone, no matter if they are friend or foe. That doesn't mean you can't fight for what's right. Just don't harbor hate. Always let it go. There's only one source for this word, and that is from above. So remember, God is actually pure love.
One more round of applause for Mr. Speaker. All right. So, again, 2 poets, then me, then the feature. And it'll be, oh God, and I know she's been practicing and she's been having a good time. My feature, 1EclecticHeart, is in the back. Yes! Now, the next poet up to the mic. I know she knows how to get love, sexy, classy, nasty, because she has a nasty feature coming up, and I know she's going to talk about it come Wednesday. So, ladies and gentlemen, I bring you Soul.
Yeah! Oh, y'all clap up!
I have a feature coming up on Wednesday at Kazabe's.
Yes.
And I will be the first feature for their erotic night.
Yes.
And I promise it's going to be classy, sexy, nasty, all of the above and then some.
Yes.
So, I recently did a feature at the Luff, which was awesome.
Spoken World Poetry.
Spoken World Poetry Tuesday, so that was great. And so if you want to see how that whole side of me works, come see me at Kazabe, because it's going to be fun. I got lots of things. I got props and shit. I got like all kinds of things. Props and shit. I got shoes. Yeah. All right. So this one doesn't have a title. She dances with the devil in the pale moonlight, taking delight in the midnight flight called feelings. Except the plane is missing. Can't locate the black box. Yet her gun remains cocked as she locates the dark spot, a place where she can no longer find herself in, for she has ascended. Somehow grown dependent, and yet her world has grown appendages to move with a purpose, for there's so little time. Drops the dime, makes that call, for it's time for what rises must now fall. Hit the ground hard, breaks in two, and he calls her the fool. Foolish thoughts of fear and pleasure. Tell me, how deep can you measure? In the shallow end, or is it really that deep, she thinks. As he tends to see through her pores, she sees him in his aurora. Make her come to him, contact him. Be the one to see her that he sees through her. Maybe. She thought this is a lesson not known or taught, as it seems to taunt her spirit. She makes this move, but can he hear it? Baby, does he feel it? Break in her spirit and see the truth. Can he handle her stride? As she tends to move from side to side. Now she's not a serpent, but she can mesmerize. Makes him weak in the knees if he allows her to. Tell her to. She is ready to make dreams come true, and all he has to do is say yes. And with that, she put her best foot forward. Understand it's got to be part of the master plan. Because really, she'll never let go of that stand. Because a standard case of catching feelings, release that shit. It's scary, like Fright Night. Not ready for any delight. Because out of spite, she doesn't accept it. Gun is still cocked. She says, come correct. She shoots the cans off of 50-foot walls. She hits each one and laughs as they fall. Maybe he can just get it. Now tell her, come get it. These are ambiguous notions. She doesn't live for love potions. She wants the real and true. Please, let him be transparent. See through.
Ooh. Yes! One more round of applause for Soul. Some of y'all, see, if I was in Baltimore, I would just go, Shahidi, walk off that way. Some of y'all don't know who this is. This is one of the most awesome guitarist musicians of the Baltimore poetry scene that I know. I am so excited to see him here this evening. Yes, I'm going to stall one more minute, so let's talk about the wine we had tonight. Sound like a plan? While he's getting his guitar together? All right. We had a red and a white. We're going to start with the red because that's how I wrote it down here. It's called Once Upon a Vine is the name of the winery. A charming Pinot. It's a Pinot Noir. It's elegantly smooth and tastes like blackberry, cherry pie, and plum pudding with a touch of brown sugar. Red wine, yes or no? What do we think of the red one?
Everybody was drinking wine. Ask the red wine drinkers.
It's just to ask and to expose you to what's something new and different.
A lot of people had the white.
I'm giving it all about the white. The red one was the first one on my page. All right. The white was a Sauvignon Blanc, which they call the Lost Slipper Sauvignon Blanc. All the names of the wines have this fairy tale theme to them. It has a vibrant tropical fruits and rich round style. It's a perfect fit. The nose radiating lovely passion fruit aromas and give away to guava and pineapple flavors. I take everybody like the white one tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Huh?
I like the red.
Okay, thank you.
Are you a red wine drinker?
He a wine.
Again, everything, both of the wines that you've tasted this evening are available at Total Wine and More. So please feel free to stop in and get a bottle for any time that you want one in the future. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
All right. Again, I started his introduction a few moments ago, but again, I really just want to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me present to you Jahidi.
How's everybody doing? All right. It's a complete honor to be here. I feel like I got 2 for 1. My good friend Love the Poet had an exhibit earlier today, and you see the pictures around the installments. And then I found out that there was another beautiful event going on where we just started talking about trying to be a feature. I'm like, that's 2 for 1.
Yes.
All right.
Trust me, I'm waiting on the date. Just waiting on the date.
Mind if I sing you a few songs?
Yes.
My name is Jahiti, and I'd love to be able to connect with you on social media. And Instagram is Jahiti, Twitter Jahiti7, and on Facebook and all that stuff. Let's say you're out for the evening, right? Let me tell you something. You're only as intelligent as them chemicals in your body, right? I'm going to tell you, I don't care what you think you wouldn't do or you're not going to do and all of that type of stuff. When them chemicals in your body conspire against you, your own chemicals, when your eyes see something and it produces chemicals in your brain, you're going to do something different than you intelligently thought. So let's say you out for the evening and you see somebody. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I was wondering what you're doing tonight, lady. Maybe we could get together around 10 o'clock. What you doing? What time is it? I was wondering what you're doing tonight, lady. Maybe we can. What time is it? Let me come back in 20. Last night I spent a London by myself, alone in my big bed, and I'm wondering if you did the same things in your big bed, I was tossing and turning. I'm in there open and then the rain starts falling. I need you, lady. And now I'm staring out the window now, wondering where you are, wondering why you're not in my arms. I need you, lady. I was wondering what you're doing tonight, lady. Maybe we could get together around 10 o'clock. What you doing? I was wondering what you're doing tonight. Yeah, maybe we could get together around 10 o'clock. What you doing? When you come over, we gon' take off our clothes and take a bath and just relax in the warm water. All week up on a 360-degree incense, sparkling 2 L's I did from earlier. Or we could just be silent. Or we could talk about the troubles in the world. Or the police, some blood clot Batman. Hey, in 2014, they killed people put without extreme. Let's talk now when we get into the bedroom, sipping Merlot and light some candles. Yeah, I said we're gonna make love. It's gonna be real good. I was working with lady, baby, we could get together around 10 o'clock. What you doing? I was wondering what you doing tonight. Maybe we can get together around 10 o'clock. What you doing? I was wondering what you doing tonight. Cause last night I ain't afraid to say that I ain't afraid to say I cried for you, my love. I die without you, my love. I try without you, my love. I can't make it without you, oh my lover now. I was wondering what you doing tonight. Yeah, lady, maybe we could get together. Yeah, I was wondering what you're doing tonight. Yeah, lady, baby, we could get together. All right. So that song is called 10 O'Clock. It's available. I have product as well. I always forget that part, right? I have product as well. I got 3 CDs that are $10, and I also have. Guess what? You want to know something? I also got buttons for $1. And the buttons, sometimes I'll sell the CDs, right? Yeah, man. I have an event tomorrow called the Fishbowl, and first Saturday of the month, and I just started doing it. So what we got on part of the installment, I'm honored to be one of the installments. And next to me to the left, 2 over to the left is my sister B Flies, Black Sheezes, and has an incredible project she's working on now. And then the brother next to her is my best friend, who passed away on June 1st. And, you know, I tell you, man, yo, I don't know what to say sometimes, but I'm so honored to call him my best friend. And I tell you this, true life doesn't, our ego wants us to believe that this is us, right? But it's not. You know what I mean? It's not. It's not. Your energy. You're that thing that people think of when you're not there. You know what I mean? That's who you are. And I just wanted to say that, and this has nothing to do with that, but it's called Daughter of the Most High.
Trust the slaves. Trust the slaves.
I guess I'm about to become a slave. And you have an event as well, right? Oh, do you? No. Oh, okay. What was the sister saying and she didn't finish and you like got to get it all in? Yeah, the sister started saying something. All right, never mind. You know what I'm talking about now? Love is a funny thing. Don't make nobody tell you that love has to be in no 10 years, 15 years. You may wait till you're 80 for the person who needs to love you to go through what they need to go through.
Yes.
Right now, life is about learning how to fall in love with people without being in the romantic love with people. Don't go wishing on my star, 'cause she's mine. She's a daughter of the Most High. Don't go wishing on my star, 'cause she's mine. She's a daughter of the Most High. I realize through the space and time of my mind, realize a lot to my own mind. I And as long as you stay away, shall my heart be penalized? I can build a mountain, but how do I build the bridge of love to you? I can paint the skyline, but how do I paint a perfect picture of me and you? Don't go wishing on my star, 'cause she's mine. She's the daughter of the Most High. Don't go wishing on my star, 'cause she's mine. She's the daughter of the Most High. If I wasn't prepared and I was a little scared, lady, let me know, will you still be there, 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 there? Would you give me time to prepare? And later on, when I reappear, lady, let me know, will you still be there, 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 there? I wanna be everything you need, so lady, make sure exactly what you need. And later on, when I'm on my knees, and tears come to your eyes, when you realize that this time is your time. Don't go wishing on my star, 'cause she's mine. She's the daughter of the Most High. Don't go wishing on my star, 'cause she's mine. She's the daughter of the Most High. You better believe it, yeah, yeah. You better believe it, yeah, yeah. Come on. If you only believe it, yeah, yeah. If you only believe it, yeah, yeah. Come on. Your tears, your eyes, they don't bring me no surprise. 'Cause we've been walking so long. But like water, tears are cleansing. Oh yes, I hope you were listening. Love won't leave you alone. Yeah. And if praying, if you and I keep on believing, the love itself is all we really need. Let those tears come out, let cleanse your soul, and only you and God knows. Don't go wishing on my star, 'cause she's mine. She's the daughter of the Most High. Don't go wishing on my star, 'cause she's mine. She's the daughter of the Most High.
New band?
Listen.
Yeah.
That was us. That was us. All right. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jahil. Let me just get my days together, don't worry, y'all. I'll start promoting that as soon as I get that together. I promise you I'm going to start promoting that as soon as I get that together. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I got to talk, me and the house got to work some stuff out. All right. At the request of the feature, because I asked my features, I asked them all every month, what poem do you want to hear? And believe it or not, for the next 3 months, I already know what poems I'm doing. You're welcome. So, at the request of tonight's feature, And yes, I have to read this one because I refuse to memorize it. Me and my brain are just not clicking on it, and I just gave up. In your grandmother's attic, she has a stack of letters. Love letters. They're probably tied with a bow in a hat box. Hopefully they're from your grandfather. Hey, I'm honest. Hopefully they're from your grandfather. But things are a little different today. When reading, we don't fall in love with the character's appearance. We fall in love with their words, with their hearts, their thoughts. We fall in love with their souls. That's just a quote I found on the internet. A few words from you, my beloved Adele, have changed the state of my mind. Yes, you can do anything with me, and tomorrow should be dead indeed if the gentle sound of your voice, the tender pressure of your lips do not suffice to recall life to my body. Victor Hugo to his beloved Adele. There was a time when strangers became lovers just through the strength of their words. Couples pouring every thought and every hint of passion onto paper. Each letter beginning and ending with the simple pledge that tomorrow we will write again. Sending their affection out as not knowing if or when their beloved was ever going to answer. He had only hoped that she would get the letter and that she would remember him. Does she still love him? But yet, he'd still keep writing. She'd receive his word and read his prose and never doubt his exact love for her. My heart overflows with emotion and joy. I don't know what heavenly languor, what infinite pleasure permeates it, and it burns me up. It's as if I have never loved. Tell me whence these uncanny disturbances spring, these inexpressible foretastes of delight, these divine tremors of love. Oh, all of this can only spark from you, sister, angel, woman, Marie. Franz Liszt to his beloved Marie. She knew she was adored. Had a love that would last regardless of circumstances. Writing a love letter lost in today's age. In today's age of instant contact, instant response, instant connections, and instant gratifications, it's no wonder why some of our relationships are like instant oatmeal. Mushy, tasteless, somewhat satisfying, and gone too quickly. When our sentiments must be limited to 140 characters, all of our affections must be abbreviated. ILQ, I like you. ILY, I love you. LYSM, love you so much. You send your heart out in a character that actually reads less than 3. And really, what does that mean? Especially when it can be so easily copy-pasted and sent. Copy-pasted and sent. Copy-pasted and sent. How do you know that that message was actually meant for you? Will it last after a disaster? One dropped phone, one glass fill of water. I think he said, I look to the sky to give thanks for you. Whisper a soft prayer for you, and blew it in a kiss to you. After about 200 other text messages, it was automatically deleted. It had to be remembered. How could it be cherished and read 10, 20, 30 times later, held close to my chest? Yes, the messages in an email and a text message are real, but the letter gives you something that you can feel. Without you, dearest, I couldn't see, hear, think, or feel, or live. I love you so, and I will never in our lives again going to let us be apart another night. Zelda to F. Scott Fitzgerald. We used to put our most complex feelings onto paper, fold it into something that looks like origami, pass it under a desk in class and praying that it got to our intended before the teacher because we were taking a risk that she would be the one to find it and read it. But the reward would be worth it. Each other's words written into our own hands, and we could keep them in a box. Have it whenever we wanted to feel that love again, that happiness that just for 1 minute that only love, that young love can bring. I could be wrapped them in a bow to be found decades later. Read the emotion in the script. But paper, pen, envelopes, and stamps are very hard to come by these days, and do we even really know our intended's mailing address? Now they stopped teaching people how to write. Isn't that the truth? Letters on screens have meaning, but no real feeling. But really, it's the only way we get our love letters these days. Electronically. You have no idea what you're putting me through. That's what he wrote. So I wrote back in longhand. Yes, I do. Because I want you to know exactly how it is I feel about you. Have my words to carry with you. So please hear my voice as you read this through, because those messages and this poem is my love letter to you. And for all of y'all that got something, there's something written in there. So, all right. And most of y'all got real lucky because I did that on the computer because my handwriting sucks. But still, it's important. It's important. All right, it's feature time. Woo! People come into my life for an instant, just all of a sudden, and then it's almost as like they were always there. It's pretty much what I can say about Nick. It just seems like she's always been here. She is the host and promoter of 1EclecticHeart, of words and of music. She's an awesome writer, awesome artist. So, without further ado, to eat up her time, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Miss 1EclecticHeart. Keep it going, let's get this all straight.
Clap again.
Okay, can y'all hear me? I know I don't talk real loud. So.
Where's the mic?
It's right here. Can you hear me now?
Sit closer.
Get a little closer.
That's before my time.
That's what she said.
Okay.
One with the mic.
So my birthday was Tuesday.
Yeah! Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. I'm 39, and I have had
29.
I got a 20-year-old.
That's Nicolicious.
So, I basically am a love poet. I write about fantasy love, but I write about the real stuff too. About the things that I've dealt with or what have you, but I don't just write love poems, but that's kind of more or less what I do. The first piece that I'm on is like one of my favorite 6x6s that I wrote a few months ago. So, stand real close, discretion set aside. Love real hope, the future undenied. I be sunrise, he be sunset. We are beginning to happy end. I be rhythm, he be blues. We be strong, organic, like bamboo. That's it. So like I said,
60.
My name is Nick McCoy. I'm from DC, born and raised, and I am a love poet with no basis. A hopeful romantic with absolutely no hope. A cynical optimist, an insomniac dreamer. I believe in fairy tale love. In fall, the rolling through the forces, impossible. It's love for me.
The seas I've swam, the mountains I've climbed, the plains I've crossed, the roads I've walked, the circles I have gone all contribute to the walls that I've built. I avoid love like the plague, though I want to be the one whose life it claims. I hide from it like the opposing district in the Hunger Games. Continually on an emotional roller coaster, the ups, the downs, the twists, the turns, the highs, the lows. There is no light at the end of my love tunnel, and I am scared of the dark. Like prize-winning welterweight match, love and I, well, we go blow for blow. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, a broken heart for a distrusting spirit. I put my best face forward, continually turning the other cheek, taking each and every hit, establishing myself as me, allowing love to win almost every bout, until I finally put up my guard, deciding I will not submit, nor will I be jarred by the radiant, blinding, intoxicating, intriguing, beguiling, seductive, soul-submitting, soul-sucking, heartbreaking, alluring temptation of love. Brick by brick, stone by stone, padlocked. I want to be more like the subtle ones. Not rushing, not racing, but fever pacing. Desire inexplicable. I want to slow down. Allow love to capture me. If I keep running, love will eventually stop chasing. Stop knocking. Maybe it'll stop believing in me. Why can't I love little more like the subtle ones? Giving in to love and just let it take me.
Yeah!
And then sometimes, it's that one person that you kind of meet somewhere or you see somewhere and you're like, okay, well, maybe I like a little bit. So, a little bit. And because I'm typically in poetry sceneries or, in the art field, there's a lot of poets, and then, you hear that one poet and he's saying some dope shit, and you're like, oh, I think he's talking to me. But, so this one is called Poetry Man. He caught me off guard. I wasn't even ready. I did not have my footing and my balance was off. So knocking me off my feet was easy. His words seduced me. Thinking, is this dude real? Is he talking to me? He referenced the sparkle in my eyes and the truth in my smile. The sincerity of my embrace. He said, when I spit, he had to think. You see, we shared words and glances. Our poems fell in love and they had their own romances. I felt as I listened to his words flow, taking in each and every syllable very, very slow. We conceived a notion, gave birth to emotions, nursed stanzas that cried out loud. We remained captivated and lost in each other's verse. Every time I closed my eyes, I dreamed of loving and writing love. Imagining us engulfed in conversation, entangled in verbal titillization, engaged in verbal word stimulation, aroused by poetic creation. Oh, talk to me some more. Please don't you ever go. You're my poetry man. You make me feel all right. It's not that he spits erotica, it's just that he spits knowledge erotically.
Wow.
Rewind. It's not that he spits erotica, it's just that he spits knowledge erotically. He soul speaks with me. He reads me. He reads to me. He wrote me. Poetry.
Okay, you know what? This is the time that since everybody just got a piece of birthday cake. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. All right.
By the way, I totally find that.
I'm glad I wrote it. Yeah, the cupcakes are on the house. They're from me to her,
Thank you. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but people who actually know me, I am extremely shy. Very.
Really?
Not at all.
Yeah, I am. And it's no way in 5 hells I'm walking up to any man and be like, yo, I think you're kind of dope. It's just not going to happen.
That one time.
It ain't never happened.
Shake.
So this piece is called Not Tonight.
That's none of my business.
All right, like her and McCoy. So this piece is called Not Tonight. May I have this dance? Seems easy enough to say, but my heart quickens, my palms begin to sweat, and my tummy's butterflies begin to flutter. Why can't I just say hello? What if I could simply say hello? What if I didn't look away when he looked at me? And I just want to tell him something that he's never heard before, but my lips won't let me tell him. I would say this. If I could fix my lips to say, you give my pen life, I want to know your stroke. What if tonight I just asked you if I may have If I could fix my lips to say, you give my pen life, I want to know your stroke. What if tonight I just asked if I may have this dance? I would welcome the courage to walk up to him, place my hand in his own, look him in the eye and say, so I've been admiring you for some time. I really like your style. I think we complement each other. I've noticed you noticing me. If I only had the audacity to say, King, I like you. And I would like to know you, to possibly grow with you. May I have this dance? You know, a slow wine to Barris Hammond in my arms or barbs is this love. A basement blue light grind to Prince's Question of You or Ozzy Brothers' version of Make Me Say It Again. Yes. Just a hand to hand with Donny Hathaway, You Were Meant for Me, or Al Green's version of Unchained Melodies. I just want a chance to dance with you until we become the ultimate playlist. What if you were feeling the same, overwhelmed, nervous, and in awe? What if tonight I was that girl who walks up to the guy and tells him, I think you're pretty dope. And one dance with you is my sincerest hope. But maybe in another life, I could be that girl who walks up to a guy. But what if tonight I was that girl who didn't freeze or didn't find it hard to breathe when he looks at me? What if tonight I look back and smile? Yes. Okay. So this one right here. Right here. I've been working on this piece for months, and let me explain. I know my lane. I know what I can do and what I do well. I'm good. But most of my pieces, really all of my pieces are referencing a song because I'm inspired by music. I listen to everything. My phone will have anything on there from the soundtrack to Les Mis to some Tupac to I was listening to I forget, I can't even remember this morning, but somebody had listened to it in a long time. But I listen to everything, I listen to everything. So you listen to Korn. I do like Korn. There's certain pieces I'm not a big fan, but I know certain songs. But most of my pieces are inspired by some songs. So bear with me. This is like an exclusive. So trust me in all you do. Have the faith that I have in you. Love will see us through if only you trust me. Come to me when things go wrong. He said, call me daddy and I'll be strong. He asked me to trust in him. Not at first completely, but definitely farther than the eye can see. He said the possibilities are infinite. However, nothing in life but God is definitive. Why can't you trust in me? So I started to explain. I prefer to feel nothing. I would rather feel nothing than experience the pain. Love has made a fool of me several times before. I still bear the scars of previous wars. Then he stood and he looked at me. And he reflected on all the things that could be. He put a finger under my chin and lifted my face ever so gently. He looked me in the eye and with a small sigh he said, don't you ever again hold your head down. That's no way for my queen to maintain her crown. I can't see your eyes and there is where my reflection lies. I can't see your smile, and for that, I would walk a million miles. He said, I know life and love for you ain't never been no crystal stair. With each and every step taken, you've left some trust and vulnerability there. Because all the loads that you've carried, they just seem the heaviest to bear. We can get along, if only you will trust in me. Slowly, my anxiousness turned into anticipation. Little by little, my fear into exhilaration. Chipping delicately away at the wall around my heart. I believed him when he said he wanted to run his fingers through my hair until 60 years of grays appeared. I just want to begin.
Rewind.
You knew you had to run that fast.
Slowly, my anxiousness turned into anticipation. Little by little, my fear into exhilaration. Chipping delicately away at the wall around my heart, I believed him when he said he wanted to run his fingers through my hair until 60 years of grays appeared. And just when I began to reach my hand out for him to hold, he asked me to meet him on the moon. And I hesitated and asked why so far. He said, baby, that's only halfway. When we reach our destination, we will be envied by the stars. Okay, so the next piece is called No Socks. And for those of you who know me, you understand I don't like my kids' feet. So, I'll let you put your feet near me, and you ain't got no socks on, bro. We about to get married. It's about to be damn, so. One of his favorite sensual meals will be when he comes in at the end of a long day, he will take my hand in his own and tell me he likes the subtle hint of garlic and curry on my fingertips. He will stand as close as possible behind me with his nose nestled in the nape of my neck, inhaling the smells of a king's meal. Appreciating, contemplating, dessert. He will embrace me with no qualms, straight off a 6-mile run or 3 hours in the gym. He will love me in sweats and Uggs. He will adore me with kisses sitting in the middle of the floor, wrapped in a snuggly with nacho breath at halftime.
Say that.
At 7 a.m. Saturday morning in boy shorts and a tank, incense filling the air, vacuuming, washing clothes, cleaning, and whining to my latest soca mix.
Ooh, and we've seen that.
He will simply turn over, smile, and place the pillow over his head. At 3 a.m., sitting crisscross applesauce in the bed, listening to my Jahidi CD playlist, and while making love to my pen and pad, he will simply place his arm around my waist, his face in my thigh, and breathe. He will simply place his arm around my waist, his face in my thigh, and breathe, indicating that it's now time for me to make love to him. He will be patient with my OCD, exact ways. Shut the shower curtain, close the bathroom door. The broom goes on the right side of the refrigerator. Shoes must be lined up. He will know exactly how I like my teas. With agave, raw sugar, lemon, or cream, he will know which tea fits my mood. He will love me when I am burning up, coughing, sneezing, snorting, and snotting. He will just hold me. He will wash my hair just because he likes the texture of it. And his fingers feel like amazing. And when we wash each other's bodies, it will be with reverence. With the candlelight flickering and lavender filling the air, I am his. He is mine. I am an orange moon. He sees his reflection in me. While I sit with my feet in his lap and write, and I will love him with no socks.
Yes.
So this piece right here is actually a duet. And when you come to the harvest, what harvest? Autumn harvest.
Summer harvest.
No, not summer.
Oh, your autumn harvest. That's correct. Your autumn harvest. You know what, y'all? I ain't even done the summer harvest show, and they already playing in the autumn.
The young lady who I actually did this piece with will be with me at the autumn harvest. So you'll hear the entire piece for the autumn harvest. So the one, when we separate, it's some dope shit. It's like, we love this dude. However, comma, explanation point, and period. Some shit ain't right. So come to the autumn harvest and you'll hear the whole piece. But this is like the lovey-dovey part, my lovey-dovey part of it. He loves me especially. He loves me intentionally, with purpose and direction, never allowing me to forget I am the queen of his everything. And he knows he is my Superman, because he saved me from a life unloved and untrusting. He loves me in the passion of purple and the envy of green, with the vividness of yellow, according to the deepness of blue. He loves me and he tells me so. He shows me so. He loves me like my inner fat kid loves a cookie, cake, and ice cream.
Wow.
He loves me like peanut butter loves jelly, almond loves joy, sweet loves tart, like cool loves aid with sugar. Some things belong together, but not for everyone. I am the Ruby D to his Ozzy. We love in a form of art, and any form of art is a form of power. He is the Bill to my Camille. We create legacy while leaving you in awe and a little uncomfortable. We be loved like Archie loved Edith, like George loved Wheezy, like James loved Florida. The heart of a relationship is memories, and if the two of you happen to have the same reruns, if the two of you happen to have the same ones, you will savor every rerun. I'm gonna run that back so y'all get it.
Okay.
We be loved like Archie loved Edith, like George loved Wheezy, like James loved Florida. The heart of a relationship is memories, and if the two of you happen to have the same ones, you can savor every rerun. When we walk, he is on the outside. When we stand, he is behind. When we kiss, universes collide. I don't drink. Red rum tastes extra sweet off his lips, and is ever more intoxicating off his tongue. Or maybe I'm just drunk in love. He is a moonlight walk barefoot on the beach, the warmth of the sand underneath my feet, just as we enter the water. We are a moment when all things synchronize into an utterly perfect, ridiculous storm. That's how he loves me, how he makes love to me. Like anything and everything unfathomable. The synergy of our bodies is like a perfect 80-degree day. His kisses falling like raindrops, finding a place to belong and stay. Passion that mimics the force of a hurricane. Sensations comparable. We be like a perfectly symphonic orchestra. I don't mind when he looks down at me. I adore the 1 foot difference in height. His shoulders broad enough to handle the weight of the world that he has lifted for me. His back strong, arms carved like stone, his locks down his back, looking like vines hanging from a mountaintop. I love the way they sway when they catch the breeze. I love the beauty of him. He would dance on a cloud just to see me smile. He said he would illuminate the universe just so I would never know another dark day, to save me from the nothing. My Superman. You see, you would never rationalize perfection until you realize the kairos within him. There's a precious lullaby in his voice when he whispers sweet nothings and everything in my ear. We come together like ocean comes to shore, creating waves of fantastic beauty, making the earth better than it was before.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! So, I think that was the shore. She's coming back, right? You want me to come back? I mean, yeah, you're still coming back. Okay. So, yeah. I'm doing something. You want to do one more right now, or you want to? That's up to you. Actually, we're running late. I'm going to go ahead and... she's coming back, y'all. But I'm coming back with your piece. She's coming back with my piece. Yes. Understand that it's not what I chose, it's what she chose.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1EclecticHeart. That's fine. Awesome job. Make sure you go get yourself one of your cupcakes because we ain't eating them all. Okay, yeah, cupcakes were from Christy Sweeten Things. I do have her card in the back. She's a good friend of mine. She will also make them all nice and liquored up, so please. Yes, collect up her card. Yes. I got connections. I know people. Y'all just have to ask. All right, I made a mistake during the open mic list. I missed somebody. Yeah, but no. I'm going to correct all of that right now. Okay. I'm going to correct that, and then then everybody's going to get a taste of my next 2 features. Sound like a good time? Yeah. And then the feature will come back and close out the night. Yeah. All right. So, my apologies. Because I think I meant to call you, so I went ahead and crossed you off the list. I know what happened. And then I didn't call you. So, she is an awesome, great lady, awesome educator. Ladies and gentlemen, Miata B. Yeah.
evening, everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know how to lift this up.
Oh, look. We got all over the place right there.
That time just one?
Yeah, just one. Good. That's good. All right, there you go.
Alright, so this is my second time here, and I truly enjoyed the first time I came here. I enjoyed the feature of last month, Tropical Mango Punch, and listening to Caribbean music. A man walks by me and waves. He's tall, has to be at least 6'2", sexy body, long dreadlocks, caramel complexion with hazel eyes. I can't take my eyes off of him. When he walks by, I look at him from his head down towards his waist and further down to his toes. I fan myself saying, my, this man sure is fine. Suddenly, I dream about taking a stroll on the beach side by side until the sun goes down. Then we sit on the bench caressing each other's hands while looking up into the sky and to the bright stars. He turns towards me and says, no other woman in this world makes me feel the way you do. You are beautiful, smart, and sophisticated. You generally hear about me, and that's why you are my queen. A tear falls down my cheek, and we dance to kiss very passionately. His lips separate from my lips and finds his way on my neck. I begin to moan. His hand grabs my left breast while the other hand is on my thigh. We continue to kiss very passionately. We abruptly stopped when we heard a loud noise, only to remember that we were still outside on the beach. He grabs my hand and we proceed to walk some more. He says to me, I feel so alive and at peace when I'm with you. If this is what heaven feels like, then I want to spend the rest of my life here with you. My professor taps me on my shoulder and says, time to wake up, you are free to go. I wake up to realize this is all just a dream, a silly dream. A girl like me always seems to have the worst luck when it comes to love. I'm dreaming of a man that I will never have. The closest that I'll get to true love is only in a dream, a silly dream. Thank you.
Yeah. One more round of applause for me out of beach. Now I get to feature tease. This is my favorite part of the night. And yes, I line things up just like this on purpose, if I can help it. So, in 2 months, on the back of your little wine cards that I gave you, is the list of all of our upcoming dates and who our features are on those particular evenings.
Now, on a rare, most grapevines are held on first Friday. In November, yes, so we're going 2 features out, then the next feature, and then the next feature will come back. So Thursday, November 6th, our feature will be the awesome, wonderful, Simply Open. Yeah. Come on up, honey.
How y'all doing? All right. We're gonna ride out this oldie but goodie.
The movie?
In the movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yes. Wait a minute. This is what got her this job. Wait a minute.
My last thoughts before I fell asleep last night were about you and I. I miss you. I want to make love to you like we do in the movies. I already know how you like it, and I do that well. But I would like it one-on-one when we hit the door. Anticipation has reached its peak, and we can't take it anymore. Clothes being ripped off, buttons being popped, heavy breathing, panting even, skirts lifted, panties torn, lip biting, zippers being broken, boxes on the floor. You inhaling my mouth, lipstick smearing, tongue twirling, dancing merengue with mine, with a little salsa on the side, rhythmically grinding against each other like teenagers, like there's a soundtrack in the background. Me on you, skin to skin, forever touching. Hands all over me, sometimes rough and sometimes not. Nails trying not to break skin. Slipping and sliding, sweat glistening, dripping ever so slowly on me. legs wrapped around you tightly, backs up against walls as we're holding on to doors for balance, thrown on floors. Fuck a blanket, we'll take a carpet burn for this. Shoveled and no one gives a fuck. Grabbing of hair, pulling and yanking, pleasurable with a good mix of pain. Licking lips, salivation begins. Our next breath is just out of reach. You allow my lips to be free, and then it's my mouth on him. Her smothering you. Drip after drip, we put in this work together. Class is now in session for 2. You're doing your ABCs like only you can, and I am playing the numbers game, trying my best not to gag. Hands-on learning experience in this class, with me being your favorite pupil as you are mine. You always get the big gold scar. You are teasing me this time, hovering over me, refusing to give me what I want, and you know how spoiled I am, so I'm just going to take it from you. Sorry to be so blunt. Are you trying to teach me a lesson because I can show you a thing or two? You thought you were going to make me beg, but the gymnastics that's coming will have you begging me to sit on you. Oh. Let's test how flexible test how flexible I really am. Right leg straight up in the air. You kissing and licking your way down my calf until your mouth is right by my head. And my knee is in the curve of my neck. Damn, just thinking about this is making you sweat, isn't it? My tongue is so wet as I lips for you. And you return the favor a little lower below my navel, doing figure 8s with your tongue, ABCs as well. Your mouth talking to me, vibrations taking my body to higher places, echelons being reached as I approach my peak, and then my alarm goes off. And it's 6:07 a.m. and I have to be at work at 7:30. Damn, that was a good ass show. Yes!
Thursday, November 6th. Y'all got that? Well, we're just ruining your life, aren't we? We ain't got no jobs. We ruined his life going to the movies.
Whipped cream. All right. Friday, October 3rd is, I'm not even going to go into that nice, long, wonderful introduction that I should give this person. I get to introduce him like 3 times, so I figure he is the host of Spoken World Tuesdays. He will be featuring here on Friday, October 3rd. He is one of my oldest friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Twisted Words. Yes, he does.
Can I do it for the wine?
Can
I do it for the wine? You ain't go on then. I've been on this piece, so I'm just kind of like boggling in there. I keep adding on, subtracting, and adding on and subtracting more, and it's the whole thing about this piece is disturbing altogether. So let me just go into it. I got a challenge for you, not an ice box challenge, not a hot oil challenge. And I'm afraid this won't go viral. Our people won't be able to handle the manage the spreading the message. See, everybody's on this. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Nigga, man up. Instead of losing your brains, how about using your brains? These sagging ass niggas, pull your pants up. Not the part where the shoes meet the cuffs. Pull your pants up. I mean all the way up. Around the waist and not above the butt. Pull your pants up. Don't want to see your drawers. Pull your pants up. Don't want to see your tramp stamp, shorty. Pull your pants up. Where the wearing a belt might hold your low esteem up. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel a certain kind of way talking to a brother with his pants down halfway. That look. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel some kind of way talking to a brother with his pants down halfway. That little conversation and exchange making passing minds say, damn, that shit looks gay. See, man, calling yourself a man when your presentation denounce your calling. falling when your pants are falling. Swag like Weeble Wobble and they all fall down. That's pants, that is. Laughing at all these jokers holding up their pants like clowns. You are walking around like penguins, skinny jeans just sag. That's that styling GQ they be wearing, only if you're styling in the prison. Identifying your advertising undercover download piece, let's increase the piece and not the view of the piece of your increase. If you're not, sorry, if you get stopped, put your pants up, then your hands up. Don't confront the police and he can make it a piece. He's drawing his piece, not the piece of a mind, but it's just a piece of coming from his nine. Furthermore, you mofos need to cooperate, compromise, and communicate. And keep your mouth closed might help. Don't challenge the law and his piece. You know that gunmetal his calls, then he calls the jury and the judge. See, you can be nice in your hood, even wearing a hood if you look good, and look good if you would. Don't look guilty doing that shit. One life against one bullet. Are you really going to confront that bullshit? Well, if you do, now that's some bullshit. So my challenge to you, spread this message around like disease. Make it stick to you like HIV. And the next time you see these youth sagging and slouching, and not just the boys, I mean the girls too, adult up, man up, parent up, get these denims pulled up, show them that they're grown up, well past the teachings of wearing pull-ups, throwing their fucking discipline and tighten their fucking belts up. And they needs to be rise, high to wear to their Levi's. Look the confusion in their eyes, like the truth confront the lies, and instruct them calmly and look them in the eyes. Pull your fucking pants up. Twist the words.
Yes! Now, if y'all want to hear all the nice things I have to say about him, I'll see y'all back here on October 3rd, correct? Right. All right, so to close out the night, as I do with every Grapevine, I bring back our feature.
Right.
And yes, this happens to be a request. Let's clap around. Let's clap around. Wait. Hey, you know what part of the evening this is. You've been here before. What's the part of the evening? Yes, you do. But you get the official first. What is it, Dad? Show everybody. It says thank you for featuring it heard through the Grapevine. Your guest book is still floating around in the room. So.
He got wine on her. It's like it's twisted on my head.
So, ladies and gentlemen, to close out the night with my favorite poem, 1EclecticHeart.
So this piece I actually kind of know, but I get up here and get nervous, so I'm going to have it up.
You want me to hold the mic?
Break it down.
Yo,
Good old
sir.
days. Good old days.
Yeah, so the first time I actually took the stage, because I actually had somebody reading my stuff for me for a couple of months before I actually decided that I was going to read it myself. Twist stood up there on stage with me, and then when I look back at the pictures, not only was he just standing there holding the mic, I'm like leaning on him, so that's kind of okay. I want to fuck you when you sing. Rest your mind and follow your thoughts. I want to be filled with your intuition to produce success. I want you to fill me with your potential. Let me please you orally until your soul submits. Enjoy every aftershock and lift the scale rating for it. I want to suck on your possibilities.
All right.
Taste your ambition. Let's just get started. No haste, no hesitation, or waiting. I can see this is what you've been anxiously anticipating. I cause visual and virtual orgasms by simply painting pictures with my words. An incomparable simulation of adjectives, nouns, and verbs. Please understand that I am not easy to please. Let's see if you're the one who can weaken my needs. Let's see how many thoughts and dreams you can probe. How many seeds you plant in my frontal and temporal lobes. We are having mindsets. And I eagerly anticipate your entry into my cerebral cortex. My wordplay is stimulating and breathtaking. Okay, so it's obvious. I'm sorry, I skipped part. You can't do this with anybody. We are mentally lovemaking. Okay, so it's obvious that I give good head. No love, there's no gagging or choking on any of the words that I've said. I guess we could take it slower, I suppose. But I'm so turned on by your stanzas, soliloquies, and prose. I want to take you all in and ride your poetic shaft. So caught up in each other's wrath, so gentle, so intense as love's raft. Let me love you, experience you, not. Let me love you and experience you until you bust not one, not two, but a few haiku.
Yes.
I love that poem. You know the other one too, but see how you say that one. So that actually closes out tonight's Grapevine. Again, remember we'll be back here October 3rd. If you want to find out about the summer harvest, come see me, come see Analysis. When I get the autumn harvest together, which you kind of actually just saw because it would be Nick, Twist, and Simply Open. That's how that happens. I will get y'all a date as soon as that comes up. Again, connect up with all the poets in here. A couple of us have product. A couple of us just would like to talk to you and say hi. Everybody get home safely. Good night. Whoa.